Hello, my name is.
Okay, welcome to the What's Happening podcast. This is, if you can't tell what this is, it's part one of our Christmas set of videos that we're doing over the next few Saturdays.
I went really girly with my jumper this year, went for the Gremlins.
And I just kept mine very discreet. You wouldn't know it was a Christmas jumper, would you?
No, not at all.
Definitely not. I might need to turn this off because I don't know if you can see our wonderful background. We're shooting this now. We don't actually know what I'm going to stick on because we're green screening. So the green on this might be whatever our background is. But I'm going to turn these lights off just in case it fucks with the camera, fucks with the background that we've stuck on. So this is part one of our Christmas themed set of videos. She panicked there when I said Christmas themed for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to... she's going to do loads of talking like she did in the last one.
Of course.
We'll start it off by thanking everybody for the positive feedback and stuff for our last couple of videos. Mostly because this one, this one drinking. Yeah, we got a lot of really good feedback from our friends and stuff. Wanting to see more. Mostly wanting to see Gillian be sick.
It's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen, but she wanted to take a shot first.
But of Dutch courage.
to get this video started. So
am I doing the porn?
I'll do a bit of talking when she does a bit of porn. So yeah, thanks to everybody so far that's liked and subscribed and.
I just pour the whole thing.
Here, go for it. You're the one that wants to get drunk.
I just need Dutch courage.
She just needs to speak up because nobody can hear her. Yeah. So.
Both for me.
Oh, and this is for me. Yeah. Thanks to everybody that's watched. We got quite a good bit of feedback for those few videos. They were a bit rough around the edges. You know, we're still kind of learning our trade here a bit. Mm-hmm. Gillian still hasn't manned up. It takes a few drinks to get the words flowing. But we'll be alright in this. This is going to be a long one, I think. We're going to split this up over a couple of episodes to go over the festive period. But yeah, thanks to everybody who showed their support. Keep it coming. Get liking and subscribing and all that social media bollocks. We're trying our best. We're only new. We're only learning. So yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Well, there. She didn't squirm the way I thought she was going to squirm. Well, no, we liked that one, didn't we? That last time. There you go.
Ooh, just needs warm.
Doesn't mean it goes down any easier, but. So yeah, Christmas themed. We have a new schedule for the podcast and for the videos. There's going to be two. We're going to try and do two audio podcasts a week with a video on a Saturday. Mostly going to be this. Ourselves talking bollocks for 45 minutes to an hour leading up to Christmas / birthday drinking video for myself. My birthday's Boxing Day.
Boo.
What?
Boo.
Oh, fuck off. We've done one for your birthday. We're going to do one for mine. And we put a vote out on the Facebook and the Instagram for whether it was going to be rum or whether it was going to be the 12 beers of Christmas. And it was kind of neck and neck for a long time. And then it just edged out. It was the 12 beers of Christmas. So I haven't picked any yet. Gillian's going to join me on this one. It's not going to be me drinking 12 beers. But we did do a beer tasting thing early on in our relationship. Where I was trying to be a sophisticated beer drinker. Let's try these beers. And we had
a strawberry beer, because I tasted the strawberry beer up at the market in Belfast at Christmas.
That's right. Christmas, there you go. Tie down.
Yeah. Quite a few years ago, and it was lovely. So I thought, no, I didn't realise you could actually get it in a bottle. Well, it's not exactly not this. But it's not exactly the same.
It's not going to be exactly the same now.
Yeah.
But we did. It was mostly fruit flavoured beers and stuff we done that time, but we're not going to do all fruit flavoured in this one. We're going to do a few just to keep you sweet. And then I don't know. I haven't really eyed up much yet, but we'll do a good long video on that, and it's not going to be 12 pints each. That's what you panicked about whenever I says 12 beers. It's 12
I'll be standing after a couple.
12 bottles is...
That's when you'll see me book.
Well, maybe that might be the good thing to do. We'll get 12 each, make it 24 beers at Christmas. No, because you'd be half a video. And then we'll have to cut, and then that's whenever I take you up to your bed, and then I come back down and finish the video. No, but we've planned a few. I've figured out a few already, and then leading up to closer to the time, we're not going to shoot it on Boxing Day. We're going to shoot it probably a week or two before, because the plan with the video and the audio is to do them sort of a week in advance to try and get ahead, bank the audio one, so we have a whole load sitting there ready to go, which I've kind of half done up until this. I've done a few. We're starting to get ahead. It's either going to be 2 of me and my own as the audio, or we'll put this up as an audio podcast as well, which might be a better thing to do. It's one of me and my own, and then this as audio and the video on YouTube. But we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Christmas themed, if you hadn't already guessed, background, etc. So we talked about this sort of during the week. What was going to be the sort of topics, and we're obviously movies was one and toys was one. So we'll talk about probably movies first. Let's say an easier one for you to not talk about. We were talking like last year. If anybody has of a certain age, because we are in our 30s, just.
Nearly coming out of mine.
That's why I said just. There's what was it called again? Santa Claus the movie.
Oh, yeah.
From 19. I didn't know.
It's 35 years old. Somebody had it up on Facebook today.
I was just about to say I didn't know until during the week that it was 1985. And like it's my favourite Christmas movie. Dudley Moore, John Lithgow, a few other big actors. I can't remember the name of the guy who played Santa, but he was really good. I talked about this to the guys in work. Well, one of the guys in work during the week as well. About what would be the big Christmas movies, and of course Die Hard's on that. But that's an argument we'll have in a minute, because I know it's going to split. It's going to divide people whether that's actually a fucking Christmas movie or not. But it is.
It's a Christmas setting. It's a Christmas movie.
It's like on Christmas Eve, is it not? Something like that. But yeah, so we were talking about that. That's one. We should really have this up on screen, like our top. Can we even get a top 5? Let's say top 3 to start with. For me, anyway, it would be that. It would be Scrooged with Bill Murray.
You have your Gremlins.
See, I didn't realise that was a Christmas movie until you said the other day.
Of course,
it's been that long. I know. But it's been that long since I've seen it.
And then
I didn't realise.
Your Home Alone. Well, it's in there somewhere.
Well, Home Alone is a Christmas movie, but then I wouldn't really put it.
Miracle on 34th Street.
Again.
Well, and that's not really
manly.
It is. I know it is, but it's probably not.
Well, I'm not picking my Christmas movies based on whether they're manly or not.
But it's
the Santa Claus movie's not a fucking manly Christmas movie.
And what's the one way? What do you call him? Your man out of Home Improvements.
It's called. That's another.
Is that
the Santa Claus or something? Or it's another Santa Claus in the movie, or the Santa Claus movie or something, where he's Santa Claus. Tim Allen. Well, I went to see we talked about that. Remember the other day? I went to see that, and it was it was the only film I went to the cinema with my mum to see. Well, how long ago was that? That has to be 20 years ago. It had to be more than 20 years ago. We're going to quickly look this up. Keep you talking, Johnny, about movies. Listen to that.
You know, me and movies aren't a very strong.
You're talking about Christmas movies, Johnny. Huh? Yeah. Listen to the silence.
The silence, and there's going to be silence. I don't know what to say.
Well, we're talking about Christmas movies.
The Christmas.
Which ones was your favourite?
Well, the one with Dudley Moore. I remember it was always on Christmas Eve, and it was just before you were going to bed, and you were so excited about seeing get Santa come in, and I just remember sitting down and watching that, and it was just Just the tail end, and he gets the glitter. What do you call it? To make the reindeers.
I know. We actually spent a week or two last year trying to get this on, like, you couldn't get it on streaming. It wasn't on Netflix. It wasn't on Amazon. And then we went everywhere. It was like over a tenner on Amazon to buy on DVD. We found it in... No, it wasn't. No, we didn't look on Amazon to start with. We found it in CEX. It was only going to be like £3 or something. And the one that close to us was supposed to have a copy. Excuse me, but the guy couldn't find it.
Oh, that's right.
Remember? And then we went down, and I still can't find when this guy was in fucking Santa Claus the movie. It had to be really early in his career. The Santa Claus, 1994. 26 years ago. There you go. And
put
then
in the top 10 Christmas movies.
And then the second one. Hold on, you're struggling for things to talk about already. And then the second one was in 2002. No, we tried to find that. That's called The Santa Claus. The other one was called Santa Claus the Movie.
Right.
We couldn't get it. CEX didn't have it. And then I ended up ordering it on Amazon for like £8, £9 or something, which I was raging about because it was only meant to be £3 on CEX.
It was worth it.
But we never watched it.
No, I know. But we can watch it this
We didn't watch it. It's our favourite Christmas movie. We didn't fucking watch it. So there's that, which, there you go, was fucking 35 years ago. And I've watched it probably a dozen times when I was a kid. Like, every year it was on. It was one of those ones you had to watch. Home Alone, obviously. Home Alone 2. Was Home Alone 2 Christmas time as well?
Aye. It was New York.
But was that Christmas time as well?
Aye, because they were always away at Christmas time.
He went to the toy shop, didn't he? When it was a Christmas toy shop. What do you call the big toy shop in New York?
Isn't that Toys R Us?
Toys R Us? No, it's like Macy's. It's like Macy's or something like that. It's not fucking Toys R Us.
I remember going on to Toys R Us in New York.
No, I know, but it's not the big sort of...
No, it had a big Ferris wheel on it.
Antique-y looking toy shop, isn't it?
Oh, aye.
You make me
Taxi!
spit up my fucking drink. That's the thing, we're talking about these favourite Christmas movies now. We haven't watched them in fucking years. A long time. Home Alone I haven't seen probably in 10 years. Home Alone 2's been probably the same.
I think that's the only two I've seen. I haven't seen any. I know there's been a couple after it with...
I saw 3. I think there's a 4. Home Alone 4. Somebody let us know about that. Aye. So there's that. For me, it's Santa Claus the Movie, the one from 85. Scrooge with Bill Murray. Die Hard. And then like kiddie ones, I don't really... Like Muppets Christmas Carol, I always thought was really good.
A Miracle on 34th Street.
I don't know. That was too... I don't know. It wasn't Christmassy enough, I don't think. Because it was all like a court case. Wasn't it?
Oh, aye, with it. Aye, but it's just the Christmassy.
There's still Christmassy stuff, obviously, in it. But to me, it wasn't like... There's another one. Just as I was about to say toy.
Wish that came true and stuff. So.
Jingle All the Way.
Oh, aye! I forgot about that.
It just came to me there now. I forgot all about it. Wait, Schwarzenegger.
Aye.
Jingle
Fighting
all the
over
fucking
the toy.
way. Over the toy.
Aye.
Turbo Man,
that's it.
Jingle All the Way.
Oh, that was good.
We're going to have to show Harrison that one.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen any of these in years, guys, get them watched because we will probably try this year.
Binge watch this year.
Harrison's at the age where we can actually watch some stuff.
Yes, attention spans about what now?
No, you can sit and watch a movie now. He's 5 now, but a year ago we couldn't get him to sit long enough. We really can now. He's starting to watch his Disney and his Pixar and stuff. So Christmas ones. What else? Scrooged. I'll talk about Scrooged. Channel 4 shows Scrooged
every year.
And
make me watch it.
It's the fun.
Okay, every year.
I know, but you're saying that like it's bad.
I know, but it's not bad. But it's like
it's a grown up. It's a grown up. Like what was the one? Muppets Christmas, like a grown up Christmas Carol is basically what it is.
Yeah.
But it's funny.
I know, but
to me it's good. It's an hour and a half of your life every Christmas.
Yeah. Every year.
You'll make
the past 5, 6, no more than that. I'm sorry.
No, I haven't made you watch it every year. Every year it's been on TV. We probably watch it. And Channel 4 have pretty much showed it every year. Christmas Day they show it normally. But it's funny. Bill Murray, you can't go wrong with Bill Murray. You know, really can't. That we're gonna have to watch the Santa Claus the movie this year.
Oh yeah.
Well, for us, I don't think Harrison would sit through because it is sort of dated. You could make him watch the Santa Claus one with Tim Allen.
I think you'd be probably more interested in that.
He'd be probably more interested in that.
Or Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way. I'm trying to think of others now. We're caught off guard. This is our first topic. Home Alone's. What Disney ones is there? Home Alone is a Disney one because it's on Disney Plus.
Frozen.
It's not really.
No.
I know it's not a Christmas movie, but isn't that not the big thing that came out at Christmas time and everybody's favourite Christmas movie is Frozen? But it's got fuck all to do with Christmas.
I've never watched it. I haven't seen it.
I've never watched it. It's just what I've seen on Facebook and stuff where they're talking about the fact that it's not actually a Christmas movie. There's no Christmas songs. There's no. Don't quote me for the people that have seen it. It's probably tons of people's favourite. But yeah. What else is there? There's Gillian's phone vibrating in the background. I hope you didn't hear that. Fuck's sake. We're caught off guard here.
We are. You'll have to Google it.
I'm not Googling top fucking. Well, it probably would have been best doing that before we started. But we're not. That's not what the podcast is about, Gillian. Googling fucking stuff.
Well.
Top Christmas movies. You don't need to look. I'll read them out. You don't need to be looking. I'll read them out. Look. I'm going to hear for the fans at home.
Okay.
Right, those are ones that are out now. I've never seen.
The Grinch.
The Grinch. Fuck's sake. That Grinch I've never seen. That's the one I want. The one that's out recently. Nightmare Before fucking Christmas.
I didn't know it's mine.
Fuck's sake.
Oh my god.
Says the biggest fan of The Nightmare Before Christmas. Fucking
Or is it Halloween?
No, it's Halloween. That's probably what I'm bigger fan of Halloween. There's Home Alone. Whatever that is. The Holiday Heist. That must be Home Alone 4 or 5. 55. Elf.
Oh, okay. See,
fuck.
We should have made a list at the start. A snowman. Oh, aye.
The cartoon. That's the cartoon.
The one with the tree.
That one.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. But then there's a lot of pish as well. Like there's a lot of those, like on the movie channel already. There's like Sony Christmas movies where it's all. I hope you can't hear that phone vibrating. See if it vibrates one more time. This video's getting stopped for a wee second.
Oh, Last Holiday. Oh,
what the fuck's Last Holiday?
Is that way?
Queen Latifah.
Oh no, I'm maybe thinking something else.
Keep talking, Gillian.
Last Holiday. Is that not way?
How do you turn your fucking vibrate off?
I don't know. Oh, what do you call it?
It says there, Gillian, Queen Latifah.
Alright, well, that's not the one I'm thinking. No, that's...
You scrolled on down. Guys, this is... Trying to talk to this one. Okay. She doesn't fucking know how to work a phone properly.
No.
Queen Latifah.
Well, I'm thinking the one with Jude Law and Cameron Diaz. I thought that was Last Holiday. That's not a Christmas.
It's called Holiday, I think.
Oh,
with Jack Black and Cameron Diaz and Jude Law.
And
Kate Winslet. It's not even a fucking Christmas movie. Fuck me. Okay, those are all modern ones. Jack Frost with Michael Keaton. Oh, guys, you're gonna be laughing at us. We don't even remember. We remember them now that we see their names. Batman Returns. It is set at Christmas time. Because you remember when the penguin comes out?
Don't ask me, because it's
a big giant Christmas tree, and the penguin comes out of a big giant present. The whole thing at the start is Christopher Walken's turning on the lights. But I still wouldn't have called it. Is that
just like a Die Hard?
I was just about to say that is sort of teetering on the Die Hard argument. Is it a Christmas movie? I wouldn't have called that a Christmas movie. Definitely not.
Well, if there's a Christmas tree and a present, of course.
There's the holiday.
Maybe that is Christmas. I told you.
Christmas set romantic comedy.
See?
Sorry.
Not just a pretty face.
Should we be taking shots as a punishment here?
Oh, Jesus.
I think we should, because people enjoy that crack.
Where's the book bucket?
Bring your glass over. Here, this will help you fucking talk a wee bit more. Look.
Natasha, you were to make me a book bucket. Where is it?
I know, we have to talk to some of the people that actually got in contact with us about this. Natasha, one of our neighbours up the street, was to make... Well, she still can. It's not. There was no set date for it. Just bought the drink already. Taxi. She was going to make you a bespoke... What she could do is make you like a Christmassy one with flashing lights and shit. It just says "boke" on the side of it or something. There you go. Right, well, I'll take a shot. Well, you want to take one. You just enjoy it. She's a fucking party animal, this one.
I wish.
Huh?
Back in the day.
If anybody's seen the Jack Daniels video, she sneaked this shit in when I wasn't watching.
And I suffered for about 2 days later.
Well, tomorrow's going to be a rough day.
I'll pace myself.
Well, you have to do something wrong now in the rest of this video for you to take it. We just made that roll up. This is going to be like a... Love Actually? No, there. Jingle All the Way. Prancer, never heard of it. Mixed Nuts, never heard of it. Deck the Halls, never heard of it. Family Stone, never heard of it. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, is that what? That's one as well. Just as I see that. Bad Santa? That's not that. That reminded me of Bad Santa. Have you ever seen that?
No. I don't think so.
Where the guy's a mall Santa, but he's a fucking alcoholic. No. Billy Bob Thornton. Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands. Okay. The Santa Claus.
Is that only 31?
That's a Tim Allen one.
Oh.
Yeah. Carl. The Polar Express.
Oh, that's what I was... I like the...
that'll be good to show Harrison.
I was thinking the Snowman. I've got the two of them mixed up. The Polar Express.
All completely fucking different.
Yeah. What does that mean? I have to take a shot?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, 100%, because that's... Well, no, they're you couldn't be more... You couldn't fucking be more wrong.
Right, I'm going to take a sip.
So, well, when she settles down a bit, you can take the rest of it. The Grinch with Jim Carrey.
Aye.
Well, that other Grinch was a cartoon.
Alright.
Carlton put there.
Die
Hard's 26 on this list for Esquire magazine. Fucking wrong.
Ho, 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 he's got a machine gun.
Okay, you don't need to be reading this. I'm reading it to you, okay?
Okay.
While you were sleeping. Never saw it. That's Kiss Kiss Bang Bang I've seen, but I wouldn't call that a Christmas movie. I wouldn't put that above fucking Die Hard. Anybody watching this that's a movie fan has seen these movies. Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, which I have seen, amazing, but it's not fucking better than Die Hard.
Never seen it.
Robert Downey Jr., Val Kilmer. It's like a crime. It's very good. I didn't even realise it was Christmas. They're Gremlins 23. Okay, I don't remember it being Christmassy for some reason. These are all fucking like Eyes Wide Shut.
Really?
Stanley Kubrick's Eyes Wide Shut. Better than fucking Die Hard as a Christmas movie? Fuck off. Little Woman. The two of them. There's a remake. The Best Man Holiday, whatever the fuck that is. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from the 19 fucking whatever it is. Charlie Brown Christmas. Elf. Okay, we can understand that. Elf.
Yeah.
We can understand that. The Apartment. Nightmare Before Christmas. 11. Right, we're in the top 10. A Christmas Carol. I would have expected that to be higher. Because that's like the big black and white version of it. It's a
Muppet.
No, that's wrong. That should be the other way around. Because it's the same movie. Muppet Christmas Carol is the next one, but A Christmas Carol with Alistair Sim should be way higher than that. There, Bad Santa. Does that ring any bells?
I need to see it.
Need to get this directly in between us.
Maybe, I think, I don't know.
But he's like an alcoholic, but he's like a mall Santa. The original Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, aye.
Did you know there was an original?
No, I do now.
You do now. The other one's probably going to be higher.
Scrooge.
There we go.
Number 6.
I'm happy with that. Top fucking 10. Home Alone, number 5. White Christmas. Okay. I've never fully seen it. I've seen the big songs out of it.
Well, unless there's...
Bing Crosby. A Christmas Story. Oh, that's that one. Oh, that was like a short. Was it not? National Lampoons.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Do you know what's not in it?
Oh.
The one from 1985. Santa Claus the movie. Discussed it. It's a Wonderful Life. It's a classic. If you haven't seen it.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, that's proper order. I can't argue with that. Like, it's one of the best ones. But fucking the one that we were mad about, Santa Claus the movie, is not even fucking there. But I suppose it's a magazine and it's whoever's writing it, and it's, you know, it's there.
Like a different.
It's an American magazine, Esquire. So I mean, try and get a fucking, well, there's telegraph.co.uk. Again, it'll be a lot of the same movies.
Is that? Scroll down.
This is you're not. Go and let me read it, Gillian. She's ruining this. We're not sitting on this video for you to read the fucking phone. I'm reading it to you. Look, it's one of them. Do you ever get that where you try and go on a news website, you can't read the article until you fucking sign up and become part of their website? You know, send you fucking emails and whatever. That one's going to be the same, the standard. Except, maybe not. The Santa Claus, okay. Gremlins. Batman Returns. That was never in my brain that Batman Returns was a Christmas movie. Looking back at it, there's Christmas at the start, but it was just never. It's not in the same vein as Die Hard. I've always thought Die Hard has been a Christmas movie, but Batman's just. I think it's maybe because it's a comic book movie. Maybe.
I don't know. I just can't remember watching. Maybe I did watch it. I don't remember.
Batman Returns. Catwoman.
Aye, but I just...
Okay, she doesn't... She's got the head like a fish.
See, when you hit my age, you barely remember what you done last week.
You're not that much fucking older than me. Only by about 20 years or so. Well, this is all good ones, yeah. So, top 10. I don't think I've seen The Holiday.
I've seen The Holiday.
Now that we've talked about The Holiday. I know of it. The Polar Express. Probably at the time that was good, but I mean the special effects are push on it now. Muppets Christmas Carol, classic. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, classic.
Love it.
Love Actually. Well, it's an English movie, so this is going to be... The Snowman's obviously there because it's English. Home Alone. There you go. Miracle on 34th Street with Richard Attenborough. Yeah. That's 94 as well. 26 years ago. Die Hard number 2. And then It's a Wonderful Life. Why does nobody include the one that we think's the fucking best? I'm gonna have to Google that movie. Santa Claus, the movie, 1985. Who was the guy that played Santa? David Huddleston. I don't know. Maybe just because it was on TV a lot back when we were younger that we thought it was amazing. To me, that's. In terms of like Santa movies, that's my favourite Santa movie.
That's just the one I just remember watching.
Out in the Farm.
Out in the Farm.
Aye. But we couldn't remember the other day what the actual pixie dust. Like, remember you were like, oh, what's the stuff that they like sprinkle shit on the carrots? But no, it's on the toys, or it's on, remember the bad guy gets it at some stage and he eats the candy canes and floats out the fucking window. We're gonna have to watch it again, guys. Sorry about that. So now we get to the.
It's probably been about 30 years since I've seen
it. No, it hasn't been 30 years. You would have been 25 at that stage. These old woman jokes aren't going to go away, you know. You play up to them every time. Aye. Yeah. Well, 25 years ago.
Take a shot for that.
No. What for? Fuck's sake. She's turning this into a messy one.
Yep. You take a piss out of me, you take a shot.
Fuck, just keep a bottle in front of me. So that comes to Die Hard. And I don't know how the argument actually came up that it's not a Christmas movie. Somebody obviously on TV or...
I think it's because it's more of an action film, probably more than a romantic Christmas Santa, most Christmassy films are.
But then, why does it have to be romantic to be a Christmas movie?
Because it's Christmas time.
You mean like
Like,
not romantic as in a generalisation, but romantic as in,
or happy. There's a happy ending.
I fall in love at Christmas time with fucking Doctor
or
whatever his name is.
The non-believers believe, oh look, there actually is a real Santa out there. And
American 34th Street. Yes. That's the only one she remembers. That's what she's going to argue with me. Do I have to definitely neck us?
Yep. No more old women jokes. Okay.
I love how fucking cocky she got there. Do I have to neck us? Yep. Yep. You do. Yep.
Yep.
Can I just pour yours now then for the next one?
Hello, I'm not fine.
Oh, finish that! Whoa! This video can't go any further. You've just made me take another one. You done half that. You can do the rest of it now. Go. And then we'll keep it clean then, so there's no more. So there's no more shots because I'm starting to neck this gin far too quick.
Ooh.
So yeah, we get to the argument of Die Hard. My argument is it can be about anything. If it's a Christmas time, it's a Christmas movie.
Of course.
We're not arguing with each other. It's just the people that say that it's not.
I believe it is.
I believe in a thing called love. I'm
not going to sing a rest because I'll be
it just came to my head there for some reason. Is
that not a Christmas song?
No, but they do. That's the darkness. But they do a Christmas. They do a Christmas song. Fucking girl. We're just arguing with the people who claim that it's not when it clearly is. Here, do you want to wipe your spillage?
Yeah.
She's a messy pup. Yeah. So yeah, it is the same way the Nightmare Before Christmas. Because that's a mix of Halloween and Christmas, but
it's Christmas.
Well, I suppose that one's a kind of, it's down the middle where you can say both. She's a diehard fan.
Yeah. You can see I forgot that it was a Christmas.
That much of a diehard that she didn't even remember. Die Hard was the only movie she remembered. She's that diehard of a diehard fan. But yeah, anybody who says that it's not is wrong. There you go. That's my quote for Christmas. Anybody that says that Die Hard is not a Christmas movie has never seen the fucking movie.
Yep. It's got a Christmas setting. It's a Christmas movie.
I'm nearly sure it's Christmas Eve. Well, they're at a Christmas party anyway. I know that much. He's going to see the wife at their Christmas party.
I want to watch Die Hard now.
We're going to watch Die Hard after this, by the way, guys. Christmas Eve, I was right. Christmas Eve, 1988. What fucking business has a office party on Christmas Eve? And they're all taking coke and fucking getting blocked, and then the terrorists come in and wreck it all on them.
Yes, you do.
So there you go. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Moving swiftly on. The other topic we wanted to talk about for Christmas was toys. What we got. What was our big Christmas toys as a child, or lack of. What we wanted, what we didn't get. What other people got that we were jealous about. We could probably do another complete episode about this. I'll start. Favorite ever toy as a Christmas present was probably like Lego. Very vague, but like I was trying to think about this the other day too. The type of Lego. So back then it would have been like,
I did get Lego for Christmas, but it was just like a box of blocks.
What, like Duplo or something, or
no, like your actual proper Lego,
but just a
box.
Oh, it wasn't like the stuff we get Harrison, where it's just it's still good.
It wasn't anything like it wasn't build like what it is now, and it's all.
But back then you still had sets. You mean you got the amount you would call it like the
just like
creator box or something you call it now, where it's just a box of multicoloured pieces and you can do whatever you want with it, that kind of thing. I don't think I got anything spectacular back then. I don't see. Thinking now, I don't really remember. I got a lot of those sort of blank canvas ones where it was just colours and. Did you not go through the Barbie phase or the doll phase? Or
I had a Barbie and tea sets. I was obsessed with tea sets. Every Christmas I got a tea set because throughout the year I kind of just lost pieces and broke pieces, and every Christmas I want another tea set.
Every girl did, huh?
So tea sets was kind of my thing, and then Barbies and your usual dolls and all.
Or not G.I. Joe. Well, I suppose there were G.I. Joe in America, but Action Force was a big thing in my. Which was just a UK name for G.I. Joe. So it was all the wee figures that are about doll size. I remember stealing them and everything from Pound Stretchers. I remember the price of them when they were in Pound Stretchers. They were $3.99. Jeez. And they've re-released. Hasbro has re-released the G.I. Joes from then. And they're 25 quid each. It's the exact same fucking toy and the exact same wrapper. I'd love one, by the way. Just to keep in my wee toy shelf. That's how much of a nerd I am. Yeah, G.I. Joe was a big thing, and that was a hand-me-down thing too. 2 older brothers. There's a few people, if they watch this, a few of my family, they'll know what I'm talking about. My older brother had a cardboard. It was a toy, but it was made of cardboard. G.I. Joe base. Action Force base, and that got passed down to me, and it was the fucking greatest thing ever. And like, I've searched for it on eBay. You can actually buy sort of mint ones on eBay. I know, why would you buy it? But just to relive your childhood again. But that was G.I. Joe was the big thing. All the cars, the vehicles and stuff. I don't know if anybody remembers Visionaries. It was a similar sort of thing. Back in the sort of 80s and 90s, action figures, that sort of 3-inch, 4-inch, whatever it is, action figure was a big thing for young boys. Sort of army men sort of thing, but all these different themes. This one was like a knight where they had this hologram. It was back when holograms were a big thing, when you had holograms in toys. They had like a chest plate that had you moved it, had this hologram, or you had a staff with a thing on it and it had a hologram, but it was like it was meant to be this beast or whatever came from the hologram to attack the bad guys. But they were called Visionaries. Lee, my cousin Lee, he's the only person that remembers it. They were fucking class. They were brilliant. So it was action figures and Lego was basically my big thing.
Yeah, mine was like tea sets, and then it was like Polly Pocket.
Polly Pockets?
Polly Pockets, they were like wee things, and you opened up and like really tiny things.
Hang on a minute. A Polly Pocket to me is a fucking thing you put in a folder that you put a page in there.
Gaggle it!
No, I think I know what you're on about. There's like a wee
tiny character. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And
I thought you were like, oh, in the farm it was that tight we got Polly Pockets for Christmas. Fucking hell. No, but I remember it now. They were like you opened it up, it was like a wee shell, like a wee clam shell.
Like that was their wee house.
Aye. I remember now, but I was like Polly Pocket? What the fuck?
No, Polly Pockets, that's what they were called.
Am I gonna have to Google that? Is that a shot?
Polly Pockets, yeah.
Oh.
And then
please hope this is a shot.
Then My Little Pony, because My Little Ponies, they had like a wee slit in their back, and you're able to like to hide things in it. Oh, look, it's still going.
It's still going. Polly Pocket is still going. It's a TV show.
I didn't know it was a TV show.
Well, there, look. Polly Pocket. I remember. You caught me off guard when you said Polly Pocket. That's what I would call the thing you put in a fucking A4 folder to put pages into. But yeah, no, I remember somebody up here had it. Somebody in this estate had it. I remember seeing them. Aye, that clamshell style. Jeez, they bring back everything. What did we see the other day? I said it was from years ago.
Slovenian family. I never had them now,
Slovenian
but
families.
I remember.
They still do that as well. There's somebody I know. I can't remember who. I think it was a guy too. Was it a girl's toy or was it just a unisex toy? It must have been a unisex, because I think there was a fella up here had it. Because it was just families. It wasn't just like it wasn't like gear stuff. Aye, animal family. Micro Machines. We saw the other day that Micro Machines is making a comeback. That was a big thing for me too. You got like the types of toy cars that Harrison has now.
I've known it.
No, like he has the garbage van, that size of van, but then it folds out into a wee city and you drive these wee fucking cars about. Micro Machines was class. Hot Wheels, obviously Hot Wheels. Action Man, actual Action Man, the big boys was good. A lot of, again, that was the hand-me-down from the 80s and 90s from the bros.
I remember getting like Barbies for Christmas, and when we...
Did you ever get knitted clothes that your mum made?
Oh, my granny.
We get the Action Man stuff from my mad on it all the time.
Knitted clothes? Oh, for the
Action Man?
No. I remember our Sunday school excursion, every time we went down to Port Rush.
You mean your granny actually made you a jumper or something? No, I don't mean that.
I thought you were on about.
No, I mean the fucking Action Man.
I know.
You put the Action Man down and draw around him and make like a top and sew the two edges together.
No, I just remember getting like a Barbie doll, and then when we had our Sunday school excursion, we would have went down to, was it Phillips? I think it was Phillips.
Was it Port Rush around about?
Port Rush, aye.
Amusements,
the amusements before they did have like a wee shop. Do you remember it? I think it was Phil's.
There's a toy shop now next door to Phil's.
No, this was actually Phil's, and then you went, I think, upstairs in where the food area, I think.
No.
Or when
Graham's.
Graham's.
Graham's, yeah. We went upstairs to eat and watch Tom and Jerry.
Aye.
That's another episode there.
And then they had all the clothes, all the Barbie dolls, and they all had the clothes in there, so that's where we got the clothes for it.
To get G.I. Joes and to get Subaru because they had all the teams. Aye, no, it was Graham's before they knocked that down, didn't they?
Graham's.
Or they turned it into something else. It was next to Sportsland.
Aye.
It was that same street as Phil's.
Graham's.
But then did Graham's not move to like Korean?
No idea.
I remember when I was in tech. It was a big massive shop. I had the food up on the second floor. Done your CDs, DVDs, whatever. But then I think I remember when I was in tech, we went to Korean for something. We had to go to whatever fucking seminar or whatever. And there was a wee Graham's, but it was just like CDs and vinyl and stuff. Right. But it was the same crowd. They moved on to Korean. Aye, Graham's. Your Sunday school, there you go, good Presbyterian children here. Your Sunday school excursion, you went to Port Rush.
Got the bus there.
You got the bus to Port Rush?
Aye. Well, sure, I don't live on the town.
Oh, right, okay. Sorry, she lives in the country, she had to get the bus. Well, we got the train.
Got the bus in Claudy Car Park. And then they give you so much money to spend. And then
we never got that.
No, we got money to spend. So
maybe we did, I don't remember.
And then we all met up then and was like,
we did.
We church hall. We met
had to
up.
Spend it in Graham's. I remember, well, you didn't have to,
but we didn't have to, but that's where everybody
went for their dinner.
So we ended up spending it there.
Tom and Jerry on the big massive TV.
That's the only reason you went there.
Graham's for fucking burger and chips or sausage and chips and Bar Rock and Tom and Jerry. Aye. We would get the train down obviously and then go to the beach for a couple hours and then go to Graham's. The pool's all like, it's all garden now, isn't it? The swimming pool. Remember the outdoor pool area? Which one? The one beside the Arcadia?
Wasn't it beside the Arcadia?
There was one there. What's that now?
No, it's not the one beside Arcadia. It's the one that was kind of...
There's one that's kind of... It's all...
as you come...
Falling apart.
As you come down... Do you know where the 55 degrees north is? And you go down the steps?
That's where the Arcadia is. Down there.
Because it's all filled up with grass.
Oh, well, that's what I'm on about. It's filled up now, yeah.
Because they have one beside... There's a new Swiss pool area.
Oh, there's a new area. Oh, okay. But the old one's filled up?
Aye.
Was it there? Was it filled up that time we were there last time?
Oh, it's been filled up for years.
I don't remember that. Well, there you go. Head like a fish.
Or my age.
So there you go. Port Rush. I didn't think our Christmas episode would delve on the Presbyterian fucking Sunday school excursions. The Port Rush. Fuck. Aye, that was the thing. But you went to Graham's. That was the thing. Every child in this town went on a Sunday school excursion. Anyway, that part of the town would have went to Graham's for your Sunday school excursion. Well, what's there now, but... Did they knock it down? Because there's a big gap, isn't there? Or am I imagining it?
I can't remember. It's been that long since I've been there.
It got turned into a KFC.
I was going to say KFC.
I remember that. It got turned into a KFC at one stage. And that's not there anymore.
No. So I don't know if it's knocked down or not.
I don't know what's there in its place. It's in my head that it was... When it originally shut down, they knocked it down and rebuilt the whatever that is now. It's a KFC.
Mm.
Somebody will correct us on that.
We don't know.
We don't remember. So yeah, Christmas episode has went on to Sunday school excursions. So yeah, what were we talking about? Toys.
Toys, yeah.
So what was the toy you wanted that you never got? Can you remember?
I can't remember.
Was there ever a toy you wanted that you never got?
Oh, I'm sure there were
probably plenty.
Probably loads of toys and just never got them. Ended up with clothes.
You got something you needed, but not what you wanted. You got fucking...
I remember we all got bikes.
I'm still at the stage where I can't wait till my mum buys me socks and underwear.
Yeah.
Typical dairy boy, like, but...
I know, he's a whole few...
No, I don't know. No, I don't know, Jillian. For years, up to maybe 2 or 3 years ago, I was all, it's alright. How long? My mom's going to get me underwear for Christmas.
Nearly Christmas. A couple months to go yet.
No. I had these ones I wore for... here, there's plenty of boys in this town, but like that. You always see the fucking Facebook pages that post it up, and like Dairy Fella and stuff like that. That have the, don't worry boys, your ma will get you some underwear now, and a picture of busted fucking underwear with holes in it. I went through that stage, definitely. Definitely. Even when I first moved out, that was the thing. I couldn't wait to my ma bought me underwear. I wouldn't go fucking buy it. Couldn't wait. It was Christmas time. What do you want?
Underwear?
Socks and underwear, please. And that was it. They were all... I was the same, but there was plenty of toys that I wanted, never got. Remember
we got a Game Boy, but then my cousins always had the stuff first, and then we always went down on Christmas night then and went to my cousin's house, and of course they had it out there, like Nintendos and Game Boys and all that, and we had the whole family do, and I was like, I wish we had that, but we would get it maybe about 2 or 3 years after they've had it. But
we were never like that. We never got stuff.
And we always had it, like when we did get a Game Boy or a Nintendo. No, it was the PlayStation we got. We had it, like, it wasn't just me. It was shared between me and my 2 sisters. It wasn't just specifically for one person.
Well, no, it was never like that for me because I'm the youngest and my other 2 brothers are a lot older. We had a Nintendo. If my brothers watch this, go on and let me know who got it or when we got it. We had the very first Nintendo. I don't think it was a Christmas present. I don't know how we got it. You know the one with Duck Hunt and the orange gun? The first Nintendo, NES.
Yeah.
We had that and Super Mario, but we never had any other game system. I think I bought tell a lie. We had none of them first generation stuff. We never had a Super Nintendo. Did we have a Mega Drive? No, we had a Master System. Do you remember the Master System? With Alex the Kid built into it?
I never had it.
Did you never have a Master System? Well, no.
I said we just had the Game Boy and the...
Super Nintendo or no?
No, the Game Boy and the PlayStation. PlayStation. It was my cousins had the Nintendo and we were always down at theirs playing that, or when we were a youth club on a Saturday night, like taking turns and playing Mario. Oh, it was class. And Mario.
I remember playing... Maybe we did get it for Christmas, because I think I remember Christmas playing Duck Hunt. It might have been Christian or Warren that got it. It wasn't me, because I would have been far too young. But I do remember Duck Hunt and the gun. But then we wouldn't have got nothing for years. We had a Master System. I don't remember when we got that. The 2 bros can correct me on this. Don't think there was a Mega Drive. We never had a PlayStation. Well, a Christian bought an original Xbox, so that's way later on. And I bought a PlayStation 2 with like one of my first pay slips. My ma was raging. It was back then. I think it was like £200 or something. With like the Matrix game. That shows you how long ago that was. That's probably over 20 years ago. Well, no, it couldn't have been. When did I start in Tesco's? When I was 18. Well, I was about... What am I now? I'm 36, so at least 15 or 16 years ago. With the Matrix. It was the Matrix 2 game, so it would have been in the 2000s, so... Yeah, but... there was tons of Christmas presents. Big things. Lego and stuff, and... You seen other family members, as you say, getting stuff, and you're like... Fuck's sake, you know, but that was it. It was just part of...
Yeah. I think now you realise when you have kids of your own, it's like... No, I know it. No, it doesn't matter, but when you have kids of your own, you realise, like, oh...
It matters to them.
Aye.
Well...
But then it's only, like, what you can afford, you know, is that kind of way?
It's not. It's more so... It's more so what you make them think as well. Back then, I didn't give a fuck really. Like I got what I got, and I was happy. But if you're,
like I was happy with the presents I got. Didn't get what I wanted half the time, but I was still happy.
Aye. But it's more so if you're around people like the cousins and stuff that get all this shit, and you're like, fuck, I wanted that. But your man and dad's doing the best they can.
Well, what they can afford. It's only now when you realise yourself when you have your own kids what you can afford to buy.
Aye.
And then you I know what you see now on Facebook, and people have got 10,
see these,
20, 30 presents under
fucking people that put the photo up on Christmas Eve when the Wayne's away to bed. Oh, look at so and so's getting.
And the sofa's filled.
We jammies get all the fucking toys this year because they were fucking brilliant. So they were. Fuck off. Nobody needs to see, especially this year of all years. Nobody needs to see that bollocks. No. We've never done it. We've never done it. We might have put a photograph up of him opening his birthday presents 1 year, but nah, I don't need to see your fucking sofa filled with stuff that the Wayne doesn't fucking want or doesn't fucking need. Wasting fucking money of all years. Don't. I'll block you on Facebook if I see it.
I was reading an article.
I promise you, I will fucking block you on Facebook if I see it this year. I read an article the other day,
and some woman, some doll, she's 29. She had a 2-year-old, and she spent $3,000. She took credit card out and spent $3,000 because she got her Wayne a 2-year-old, a mobile phone and an iPad and this and that. I was like, what does a Wayne a 2 need that?
That was another thing too. Like there's people in, well, maybe not so much our son's class, but around that sort of age, 5, 6, 7, that are getting mobile phones. What? I didn't
get a phone that I started working at 19.
I didn't get a phone. My brother started working and got another phone and passed me his old one. No, that kind of way. Jesus.
I know it's a good way of they're friends and keeping in touch. But
a 5-year-old.
No, not
a 6-year-old.
When they're in that kind of older kind of bracket.
When they're around 10, 11, 12, 13. No, you're seeing that kind of stuff start too soon. Far too soon.
Because then what do they get when they're older? You know what I mean? Like if they're getting mobile phones and iPads and all now.
Like we know people have bought their Waynes at whatever age. A fucking PlayStation and a TV and an Xbox and a mobile phone and then like, well, what do you do next year? You know. I know you fall into that trap where you buy them the stuff and then they're going to want it and want it and want it next year. So and so fucking wee Jimmy's got an iPhone 15. I want an iPhone 16 or whatever. No,
I want the iPhone 1.
Fuck! I remember my very first phone. It was a Motorola clamshell. It had a screen like a fucking centimetre high where you just could read one line at a time. It had a pull-out aerial. I got it. My brothers bought it. I'm nearly sure my brothers bought it to me for Christmas. It was Motorola. I took it into school. I had to be second year, third year. What age is that? 14, 13. And we were fighting in the hallway in school. If anybody went to Clon, do you remember the old English corridor? Down the what do you call English teachers? Miss Nuts and fucking. I forget all our English teachers' names. Arbuckle and all. No, the fucking huts that were meant to be temporary, I think, at the time. Somebody fucking booted me in the leg. The phone was in my pocket. And booted, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And the screen was broke. I had it about 3 weeks.
Oh,
That was my first ever phone, and I had to like take it home and like, oh, my phone was broke. It wasn't my fault. I didn't get one for ages then until my brother upgraded his phone, and then it was the Nokia whatever, and it was like, oh, Snake.
Nokia's,
it was the best thing ever.
I remember my mum and dad, they went and got a phone, and then they kind of give it to us, say if we're staying behind after school, right?
John's going to keep talking here, I'm going to get a drink.
You're here.
All the quick fixes to get a drink.
And if one of me or my sisters were staying behind after school, it was right, you have the phone the day, and if you need a lift home, you know, that's when we were like, we kind of shared the phone. I was like, all right, I need to take a phone this time. And then when I started working, then I got my own phone. I can't remember. I still kept on to the Nokia because I loved the Nokias.
Nokias were class.
Nokias were. I don't think they're as popular now as what they used to be.
No, but that's another topic. All the mad shapes and...
Nokia was class. It was only for playing Snakes, and then you can send a wee picture messages. No, only
for playing Snake?
I was playing Snakes, and then I know between me and my friends we were sending all these wee picture messages. But it was picture messages through all your wee shapes and your wee and it was like wee hearts and wee bears and stuff like that there.
John, you're going to have to grab yourself some mixer when I sit down.
Okay.
Well, guys, we're not very well planned out tonight.
No.
Not very well planned out, and obviously we're drinking far quicker than we thought we were going to drink.
See, my Dutch courage is just...
You're what?
I just need my Dutch courage to talk.
Well, you fucking have plenty of that now, sir. So, we're talking about Nokia phones. Most of my Nokia phones were just hand-me-downs from the brothers because at that stage I wasn't really working. So I got last year's, you know, whatever it was. Mostly Nokia. Like, what was the big ones? Motorola. Like what now? Samsung wasn't big back then. Obviously there wasn't such a thing as an iPhone. Samsung wasn't big.
Nokia, a few Nokia.
There was Samsung phones, but they were shit.
Nokia 3210.
3210, you could fucking...
I think, is that the one, the long one?
You could break Thor's
aerial? Is that what the 3210 was?
I know the one you're on about, but because I had that. That was another hand-me-down.
It was long.
I'll maybe try and put this up on screen when we're looking at these photographs. I'll put up what we're looking at. Old Nokia phones. 3210 was that one. 3310. What was it? 3210. Oh my god.
I had one of them.
To me, that was the 3210. But that says 33.
No, 32.
Do you remember the BT Cellnets?
BT Cellnets, aye.
What was the thing you used to do to get a free text message or a free call?
To a BT
Send
Cellnet.
it and then turn it off as quick as possible. And it's sent for free. No, that was it. There. That was a 3210.
That's a 3210.
It didn't have an aerial on it, but...
No, I must be thinking of that. Might have been the BT Cellnet I was thinking of. But no, that was our first phone, was that?
A 3210?
3210, aye.
Well...
But did they not remake that? Did not bring that out again? What was the one they brought out there not that long ago?
It was the one from the Matrix. No, it was that one. No, not the one, not the 33. It was that one.
The 32.
No, it wasn't the 32, sorry. It was the 33.
Oh, right. I thought it was the 32 they made.
No, they remade the 33. But in my brain, I think 32 straight away. There's all the old Nokias. Fucking hell.
I had one like that.
Hold on, let's not go. Let's try and get individual photos because if we're going to try and put them up on screen, we want to be able to... Basically, I got what Warren, when he upgraded, I got his old phone. But my first iPhone was your old.
Was my first iPhone?
Was your first iPhone, I think. And my first contract phone was... I was paying go for... When did we get our S5s?
Jeez, what are we on now? S9s? Well,
no, S20s.
Oh, no, I know, but our last contract was the S9 Plus when that came out, and that's, what, 3 years ago?
2014 was an S5.
We had the S5s and the S7 and the S9.
Did we have an S7? That's what my mum... No. Did we have an 8? Isn't that what my man dad has now? An 8?
No, there's a 7.
You sure? I thought we got an 8. Did we skip the 8 and go to a 9?
Uh,
The wonderful world of hand-me-downs and passing it on. But what I was saying there was my first ever contract phone was... Do you remember the time we went to Korean for like a day out? And you got a... Oh, you were like,
it was in the Carphone Warehouse. We went down in Korean.
But I didn't do mine there. You did yours.
I did mine, aye.
I was like...
But didn't you not get a better deal or something then when you came up here? Or you...
I think so. But I was like, it's my first ever contract phone. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Because I had a...
I'd never had anything on credit or whatever. And now it's fucking downhill from now, like, but... It's all credit.
Usually I'm upgrading my phone every time the contracts are up, but... This year I just haven't. I'm kind of being sensible. I still have the
S9 prices are fucking mental, but
they're scandalous. It's like £50 a month compared to what was like you were paying back then about £20 or £30, which is still dear, but
now you're paying for the phone more so than you are the contract. Contract's nothing. You're like if you want to go for an iPhone, when I worked in Converges, there's a wee fella, he had whatever the iPhone was at that time, that's a couple of years ago, he's paying £80 a month to get like 100 fucking gig and all this bullshit on top of it, just to have an iPhone.
No, I was iPhone, no, Nokia, it was Nokia, and then when my friend then, I got the iPhone off him and I thought, alright, iPhone, that's it. I'm never going to change iPhone. That was it. But then I changed to Samsung and I don't think I would go back to iPhone anymore.
So I was like that too. I think I got an old iPhone off my mate Andy. I think I paid him £50 or something for it. It was his old contract. That was after yours. Andy not, remember? It would have been when we were in a flat. I think it was and I went through a phase of a couple of iPhones. Maybe I got another one of my brother's old iPhones. And then it was when we went to S5.
Because
This is not a sponsored video by any stretch of the imagination. But we are looking for sponsors if there's anybody out there.
I always like me, I love my photography. And
it was all about the camera.
It was all about the camera, and I just like the iPhone camera wasn't that great. And then I heard all these good
back
reviews.
Then it wasn't. No.
I don't know what it's like now because
now it's the fucking best thing ever.
Is it?
If you go for the iPhone 12, it's like if people are comparing it to like cameras that are thousands of pounds, especially for video. But no, we're not going down that route.
Not whenever you have your own like.
I downgraded. I technically downgraded. I got a Google Pixel 4a, but I mean it's the best thing I got. I think it's far better than the Samsung, far better, and the camera's really really good on it. I got it because the camera, the reviews I read on it, the camera was really good.
That's the only reason I would get a phone is for a camera. Really, it has to be down to the camera. I like my photos. Yeah,
so drunken tech review. If you want a good camera, go for a good camera.
Yeah.
Good. If you want a phone with a good camera, go for a phone with a good camera. Don't go for the fads like, I've got an iPhone, I'm fucking big dick. Unless it has an amazing camera. Stay well clear. So we veered off Christmassy stuff there and went on to back in the day. But that's what it's all about. That's what podcasting is all about, Jillian. It can be about anything. It can start on one thing and end on another.
I know, I'm sitting earlier on going, what the hell am I going to talk about?
Talking's a start.
I know, that's one thing I don't do very much.
Start with one. Here. Story of our fucking relationships, or... Hey, do you want some flashing lights again? Flashing light interlude. Work! We'll put disco music over the top. Okay. I didn't want to keep that on in case anybody fucking freaked out, like, but... I might fuck with our green screen as well. But, okay. We've touched on a few Christmassy topics there. What other Christmassy topics did we miss out on? When it came to toys, it was...
Well, there's always songs, Christmas songs. Like, what Christmas songs is there like now that's Christmassy, apart from your usual like ones that are like 20 years old?
Darkness. What is their Christmas song?
You have the Mariah Carey one.
Don't let the bells in. That's the Christmas one. Christmas.
You have your Mariah Carey, who doesn't have to work all year round until like the 1st of December.
We were talking about that at work the other day. She makes like $1 million a year or more on that. We were talking about songs that people make money off without actually having to lift a fucking finger. When was that? 90, whatever.
I'm not even going to sing it because it'll be the completely wrong tune.
Oh, I don't want a lot for... Aye, sorry guys. Top earning Christmas songs. I mean, when it comes to UK Christmas songs...
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Well, there you go. There's an article from 2019 on the Independent paper. Christmas song royalties. How much do Wham, Mariah Carey and the Pogues earn every year? You'll be surprised. So, this was carried out by Channel 5 in 2016. Who made the most per year? So, we'll go back a ways. If I had to pick my favourite, this is my favourite, but it's number 10. We're going to hide it from you because you're reading it. Stay over there and you're half the table. Making £97,000 a year. E17 with Stay Another Day.
Oh, I love that song.
That's for it being, what was that, 25, 30 years ago?
Aye, that is. Aye, but it's up there in the top 10. That's why it's there.
Number 9, Mistletoe and Wine by Cliff.
Oh, of course.
$100,000 a year. Now, I don't know why this is... I don't know this one. 2,000 Miles by the Pretenders.
Nah.
Never heard of it. $100,000, $102,000. Stop the Calvary by Jonah Louie. I think I know that one. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum. I think that's what that one is. $120,000. Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney. $260,000. We're at number 6. Number 5. Now I thought this would have been fucking number 1 or 2. Last Christmas by Wham.
Really? Is that only number 6?
$300,000 a year. But
Mariah Carey's probably number 1.
Number 4, White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Now this is an article from 2019, but it's the earnings of 2016. So the last few years would have been different. So number 4 was White Christmas by Bing Crosby, $328,000. Number 3, All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
All right.
$400,000 a year. And she wrote it fucking 25 years ago or more.
She just have to get out of her bed on the 1st of December.
The Pogues, Fairy Tale of New York, number 2. Now, the fucking BBC can shove it up their hip. They've banned the Pogues from the Radio 1.
Calling it what?
It's probably like not fucking PC for the culture of it nowadays. Fuck off. It's a classic. Stick it up your hole, BBC. Number 1.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody by Slade.
What am I singing?
You're singing Shakin' Stevens, which isn't in the top.
Is that not even there?
Not in the top 10, no.
Snow is falling.
That's fucking It's Christmas.
Oh yeah, that one.
Slade. Aye.
I hope you call out the part.
There's another one. No, there's another one. Me and fucking Pat were talking about this in work. There's another one. There's that one by Slade.
Running for president requires a certain element of insanity.
Whoa, fucking Barack Obama just started talking on my phone there. There's... What's the Slade one? It's Christmas. There's another one. When the snowman... No, that one. And we just might like to know. Great big smile on somebody's face. Great big smile. I wish it could be Christmas every day. That's by...
Oh, excuse me.
Oh, she just burped there, guys. Who's it by? Wizard. If you don't know Wizard, the video, they're performing live, but he's got a big long beard and a big mad long blonde hair. They're real proggy 70s. I'm dying for a pee too, guys. We're going to have to pause this video for a brief